Well, this is one of the fairy gardens that we did a little while back, as you can remember. I added a few little touches to this area just to make a little instant display, as you can tell. I have a new pot on each side and a new plant on each side. They'll probably get moved somewhere else. The best part of all, planting in pots, you can move them around and have lots of different displays. And because Grandma is doesn't look like it, trying to save money by trying lots of different displays and different ideas. Now, here is one of my beautiful plants that rebloomed from last year. Isn't it beautiful? Now, this isn't new. We've had it some time. And isn't it perfect for the fairy garden? I love it. And here we have an instant little fairy garden, and all that I do for this was just place a little tiny fairy in here and let her lay back and play with the bluebird. Isn't it cute? And it goes so pretty with the blue flowers. Do you see that? I just love it. And I have a little support here helping them stay up a little because they're falling over. But look at how beautiful they all are. And it looks like such a beautiful natural scene, does it not? Well, I'm still not done with this area, but I'm giving you an idea of what you can do for a beautiful display. Now, some of these plants we've already used in past posts, so I don't know if we can count them or not. Still working on this display. We're still not done, but I wanted to share with you what we've done so far. The sun is definitely in the wrong place, and it makes me very sad, but we will do the best we can. Super happy how it's turning out so far. We're using everything we've used in the past, and we are leaving the plants in their little containers so I can use them multiple different ways and different displays to help with the cost of all the fairy gardens I put together every year. I do a lot, as you know. Every Thursday is fairy garden. This beautiful plant right here is not a new plant. I bought it last year and now it's reblooming. It's in an original container when I bought it in the original soil. Love it. Isn't it beautiful? It's perfect for the fairy garden. That's why I bought it. Just love how beautiful everything is turning out. Let me know what you thought. And aren't these such beautiful flowers? I just love them. I am so happy I bought them. And I think if I can find another one of them this year, I might buy 2 more. Now that I see they rebloom perfectly from year to year with no trouble. One of my favorite ideas is getting as many things I can reuse and repurpose, especially live plants. Here's our little fairy house. We're still not done. We may put a few more plants in here. We use grass clippings to make it look like it's out in the woods and very natural. What do you think? Thank you so much for stopping by today. And we still have more to share, so don't go anywhere. I'm still not done with it. I'm just showing you how it's looking. Well, I'm all done shooting my video. We have a major windstorm going on right now. I thought I would never get this one finished. What do you think? I was very happy how it turned out. And I think I'm going to keep planting fairy gardens in this little cozy corner because it made a really big, beautiful fairy garden, but it's sort of protected by the wind, and it'll get plenty of sun because this area does get a lot of sun. But I really was happy how it turned out. Now, you know, all these plants, most of them are all in containers that when I bought them. Most of these I have done multiple videos with them in the past, and some of them are from last year and some are succulents. So I didn't buy everything. All the fairy accessories I have had for quite some time. So let me know what you thought of my fairy garden. I thought it turned out pretty nice. And the little gate and fence I already had also. I think I bought that over at Hobby Lobby. The little houses, there's one there and there's one over here. There's two of them there. And they're both from the 99-cent store. They are a little bigger than the Dollar Tree, and they are about maybe 50 cents or 75 cents more, but they're worth the money. Those I've had for a couple of years. They're not new. And I was really happy how it turned out. I probably will start doing more fairy gardens over in this area. Now that I see it's a big area, I can make a big display. And I covered all my plants in their containers with grass clippings. Grass clippings are free. There was no expense for that. So, what do you think? I thought it turned out great. And the best part of all, I can use it over and over again in another great display. Now, this fairy garden I put together a little while back. But as you can see, it all works so well together. So I will probably leave the original one in there, and I can now decide how to build up with more containers and more grass clippings, how I can make more beautiful fairy gardens. We may do another fairy garden in the same area next week. I don't know yet. The trouble is, I love this one so much, I hate to even do anything to disturb it. I think it'll stay at least a week because I love it. What do you think? Let me know. See how wonderful instant gardens can be and how beautiful they can look. Thank you so much for stopping by, my dear friends. Hope you enjoyed the fairy garden today. Did want to mention, as you can see, I filmed some of these in the very beginning where they were still in the shade. And now this whole area is in the sun. Now you can see why I try to film all my videos in the shade. The quality and the picture looks so much better when it's in the shade and when the lighting is correct. But sometimes you just don't have a choice. You run out of time and you've got to get a video up like I did today. But I hope you enjoyed the video and you can see why I get up so early in the morning to try to film these in the morning light. When the sun first comes up is the best time of all to film your videos if you're doing a garden video. And I really do try to do that, but sometimes you just can't make it. This took probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours to put together. Find the pieces, lay them in there carefully, get the grass clippings moved from the back to the front. And it just takes Grandma a long time. But I was very happy how it turned out. Let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for stopping by for Fairy Garden Thursday. See you next Thursday, my dear friends.